Well, Vic Mensa was not too happy when he went shopping at Barney's in Beverly Hills and apparently got accused of stealing and got detained by the police. He posted a series of snaps, and here's what he had to say.
This ass motherfucker over here, man. Talk about we stole some shit. They don't even know where we stole some shit from, but they think we stole some shit. That's the craziest part about it is that I just went, bought some L. Saint Laurent boots, like some more shit from Barney's, and we get all pulled out the car, and the kids, and on top of that, they don't even know what they think we stole. They have no So you can't be a young black man out here doing anything legal, positive, and you still get treated like a criminal.
Oh, so he was already in the car.
He was in the car. He spent $4,000
I'd have spazzed out. They would have arrested me.
It was a traffic stop. The cop stopped him because somebody at the store said he stole.
There's no freaking way.
They didn't know what they were
day.
looking for. They didn't say what he stole. And turns out, of course, there was nothing stolen in the car.
There's no way they would have arrested me. They would have had to arrest me that day. There's no way I would have let them in my car. We would have had a big-ass brawl and fight. There's no way I spend $4,000 of my hard-earned money.
I'm going to tell you what, I would have went right back there,
I'd have spazzed out.
All that stuff, and bought what I wanted somewhere else.
I would have spazzed out. They would have arrested me that day. There's no way I spend $4,000 in the store, I leave, and then you come and say I stole it ish? F that. No
who
way.
Said they stole? Was it an employee of the store?
It was somebody at the store.
Somebody in the store said that. Called the police, said they stole some merchandise.
But was it an employee, or was it just somebody that was in there?
It was
like
an employee.
Shopping?
It was an employee.
It was an employee.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have spazzed out. And then I would have brought it all back.
Well, the employee needs to get fired.
That's
I'd have
awful.
made a scene.
All right, but I am glad that he put it on Snap. A lot of times things like this happen. People get...
I wonder why an employee would just call and say you stole something. Like if no buzzer went off or like he saw you purchase, because clearly he had
and you couldn't even say what was stolen. Normally somebody, we have video footage or something.
It's the fact that Vic Mensa is a light-skinned brother with dreads that look a little crazy.
All right. Now let's talk about 50 Cent. We talked about it this morning. Yesterday's episode of Power. We had a chance to see what he's working with, and that means his bare buttocks as well as portions of his penis were
There's too much of 50.
On Power. Now, he did not seem too happy. I don't know if this was a publicity stunt to get us because Power's been doing well. So maybe he just wanted us to watch. But he went on social media and he talked about the executive producer, Courtney Kemp Agbo. He said... he had a picture of her kissing his cheek. He said, "Don't kiss my cheek, kiss my ass. This is not funny. Tell the people from Star, stop calling my phone. You call now. I don't give a F if you want a plane B." Then he put up another post. "So now my auntie G can't watch Power because my D is debuting tonight. SMHU MFers, I wish somebody say some stupid ish right now. I am Kanan MFer. Try me."
He could have used a fake penis though. He didn't have to use his real
prosthetic penis.
Yeah, you didn't have to use your real penis.
Nah, I didn't see it. So he showed his real joint on TV?
It looked like a penis to me. I don't know if it was a real one, but it was a penis.
Really?
Yeah.
Fifth's crazy.
Now, Courtney responded to 50. She put up, "Ghost must die and at 50 Cent must lie because you knew what we were shooting during 404. Yeah, that's your eggplant. You signed the waiver like everybody else." And then she put up a picture of her name under executive producer and she said, "I'll just leave that there at 50 Cent.
Damn.
So it is what it is. He did take those posts down and...
Oh, so maybe they spoke about it and cleaned it all up.
Hey, we got to see Lala topless and now we got to see 50 bottomless.
Well, the cast of Power was here on the Breakfast Club and they told us they got a nudity clause in their contract.
Right,
everybody has to appear nude at some point in the show.
And it feels like everybody has appeared nude thus far. Okay, Rob Kardashian, the word on the street now is that his reality show with Black China is in danger. They said Rob has been not filming and complaining about the show. If you remember, he stopped doing Keeping Up with the Kardashians because he felt like it just wasn't good for the family. It was causing all kinds of issues.
How about Rob just trash? He's the most boring member of the family. Nobody wants to see him.
So he hasn't been showing up, leaving Black China to film by herself. And producers are just concerned about what's going to happen. They don't want it to turn out like I Am Kate.
Did they give him $1 million or something like that?
I don't know how much money he's gotten thus far, what that contract signed is, but the show hasn't aired yet.
Rob is the most boring member of the family. He was actually the second most boring member of the family because Bruce Jenner was the first, but then Bruce decided to turn into a bad bitch. And so
stepped it up.
I thought you said no more bad bitch.
It's okay to call a man a bad bitch. Girls shouldn't call themselves bitches.
Okay. Well, anyway, I do want to say this, though. He was struggling with depression and having a lot of different issues. And so...
Oh, please.
What do you mean? It's a real thing, which we discussed many times over and over, which is how he ended up gaining all that weight, why he dropped off the show. He doesn't like being in the center of attention like the rest of the family. Right. So if it's good for his own sanity, maybe it's best that he doesn't do it.
Okay, so he's lost weight now, and it was all good until E said his show looked like trash. We don't want to throw it on because it might not get no ratings. All of a sudden he's depressed again.
Well, we don't know that E said that. He hasn't been showing up for filming. He just is concerned about it destroying his family. And that is your rumor.